In this project, we're going to create a hunting game where you catch flying animals by launching a sword. You'll use blocks to make your sword hit the animals, making them disappear when caught. Remember to save your project as Hunting in the Woods by your name before we start. Let's first take a look at the finished game. In the game, you'll tap to launch your sword at animals flying across the screen. When your sword touches them, they'll disappear, and you move to the next level. Now let's make the game. First, add a background. Tap the background button, pick one that you like, and tap the checkmark button. Remove the default character, press and hold it, then tap the red button when it pops up. This game will have 4 pages. Add them by pressing the plus button on the right side 3 times. You should now have 4 pages total. Go to each page, add a background, and remove the default character from each one. When you're done, go back to the first page. This will be our menu screen. Tap the ABC button to add text. Type your game's title. You can call it Shooting Game, Hunting in the Woods, or make up your own name. You can also change the text size and color. Add another text that says Start Game and place it below your title. Now we'll make that button work. Tap the plus button on the left side to add a character. It can be anything, even a drawing you made. I'll use a wizard for mine. Tap the checkmark and place it next to the Start Game text. Let's code the button so it takes us to the game when tapped. In the button's coding area, tap the yellow button and drag the Start on Tap block. Then tap the red button and drag the Go to Page block. Change the number to 2. Now go to page 2. This will be the game screen. Let's make the sword. Tap the plus button on the left, select the paintbrush, and draw your sword using the shape tools. When you're happy with it, tap the check mark. Place your sword at the bottom middle of the screen. If it looks too big, tap the purple button, find the shrink block, and tap it until it looks right. Now we'll program the sword. We want it to move up when tapped. In the sword's coding area, tap the yellow button and drag the Start on Tap block. Then tap the blue arrow button and drag the up arrow block. Change the number under it to 15. Next, we'll make it go back to its starting spot when it hits something. Tap the yellow button again and drag the Start on Bump block. Then tap the blue arrow button and drag the Go Home block. Tap the orange button and drag the Stop block. Now let's make a target for the sword to hit. Tap the plus button to add a new character. I'll use a bird. Let's make the bird move across the screen forever. In the bird's coding area, tap the yellow button and drag the green flag block. Then tap the blue arrow button and drag the right arrow block. After that, tap the red button and drag the repeat forever block. Now we'll make the bird disappear when it's hit by the sword. Tap the yellow button again, and drag the Start on Bump block. Then tap on the purple button, and drag the Hide block. You should now see 2 lines of code in the bird's coding area. Add another character. I'll use a pig. We can copy the 2 lines of code from the bird by dragging them to the pig's panel on the left side. For the pig, we'll add one more thing. In the pig's coding area, tap the yellow button and drag the Start on Bump block. Then tap the red button and drag the Go to Page block. Make sure it's page 3. Place both animals near the left side of the screen. Now go to page 3. This will be the next level. We'll make it a bit harder by adding 3 smaller targets. Add your sword again. Shrink it and place it at the bottom middle of your screen. Code it just like before. In the sword's coding area, add a Start on Tap block, then an up arrow block with the number 15. Add another Start on Bump block, then a Go Home block, and finally a Stop block. Now add your 3 targets. I'll use a chicken, a fly, and a bat. Make them smaller using the shrink block once or twice. For each target, we'll add 2 sets of code. First, make them move forever. Tap the yellow button and drag the green flag block. Then tap the blue arrow button and drag the right arrow block. After that, tap the red button and drag the repeat forever block. Next, make them disappear when they're hit. Tap the yellow button and drag the Start on Bump block. Then tap the purple button and drag the Hide block. Once one target is coded, you can copy the 2 code lines to the others by dragging them to their panels on the left side. Check each one to make sure the code copied correctly. For the chicken, we'll make it special. Tap the yellow button and drag the green flag block. Then tap the purple button and drag the Say block. In the text box, type, "You can't get me." After that, tap the red button and drag the forever block, the repeat forever block. Finally, tap the yellow button again and drag the Start on Bump block. Then tap the red button and drag the Go to Page block. Make sure it's page 4. Now go to page 4. This will be the You Won screen. Add a background, tap the ABC button, and type "You won." Add another text. It will say "Play again." Like before, add a character to use as your button. Let's place it next to "Play again." Now code the button. Tap the yellow button and drag the Start on Tap block. Then tap the red button and drag the Go to Page block. Make sure it says Page 1. Now your game is complete. Tap full screen to try it out. Nice work! You just made your own hunting game using block coding. Now try to make it even better. You could add sound effects, more targets, or even a second weapon.